Welcome to Two Hotties and a Naughty, a podcast about life's little victories, hotties, and constant disappointments, naughties. Here are your hosts, Michael Beck, Hicks, and Dwight Slappe.
Hey everybody, welcome to Two Hotties and a Naughty. I'm Michael Beck.
I'm Hicks.
And I'm Dwight Slappe.
Now boys, before we get started today, I have a very important announcement. Savvy listeners might recall that in our last episode, we talked about the late Ozzy Osbourne of music. And I don't know a lot about his music, and so I just picked a song of his at random called Mr. Crowley. And I've got to say that since we recorded our last episode, I have listened to this Mr. Crowley song. In fact, I've listened to it several times, and I've got to say, boys, like this song's a total banger.
Yes,
it's fantastic.
I told you it was a good choice. It was a solid choice.
And just at random, I somehow picked a song about Aleister Crowley, the weird ass pervert / fake religion guy of the turn of the last century. There's just face melting guitar work in this song. It's incredible. It's a great piece of music.
It is. Jack Black covered it for Ozzy's farewell concert a few weeks ago, and it's a great cover. He's with some like younger kids that may have been in School of Rock. I don't know, but they're very talented musicians. You should check it out sometime. But great song. Great song.
Hold on, guys.
Right? Yeah.
I just want to say a bittersweet farewell to everyone who's turning off the podcast because we started with Ozzy for 2 fucking weeks in a row.
Hey, legends never die, just in the physical form.
Don't worry, we're about to jump right into our show's only other topics, food and medicine. So,
don't forget local geography.
And celery farms.
All right. Well, I have the first. What the hell's the show about? I have the first naughty. Oh Jesus!
Listen, let's just go back to Ozzy.
Yes. So after you finish Mr. Crowley, you really got to pick out Shot in the Dark.
Take a breath. Listen to Mr. Tinker Train, and we'll come back.
My hottie category this week are those things that we all know I'm kind of a wife guy. You know, my lovely wife Crystal is a woman of vast accomplishments, and a few days ago she said, "Hey, can I come with me for a second?" And we stepped out into our yard, and I don't know what all she has going on our lands, and she walks me over to where we apparently have tomato plants, and she plucked the first little grape tomato of the season and popped it in my mouth, and it was delicious. It was wonderful, and it was unexpected, and it was this secret tomato that my wife had grown for me, and I got the first one, even though I'd done nothing to deserve it. And so my hottie this week, which I guess I've kind of backed into, are just the nice, the hottiest, just little thing that your special lady has done for you lately. And that little tomato it really made my whole week. It was such a delightful surprise, and grown on my lands. Oh, so satisfying.
You made it clear they were your lands. You made it clear they were your lands, right?
I did make Crystal stand behind a screen while I ate the tomato. So.
I wish you would have asked me permission to grow these tomatoes, but I will sample them nonetheless.
Oh, I know. It was really sad when I had to evict her from the house after I ate the tomato, but it'll be fine. She'll land on her feet.
I didn't know what the Virginia laws were. That only white males could own land or
So, Slice, what's a hottie, little hottie that a nice thing that your wife has done for you in recent days?
Let's see. She's also an avid gardener, so she's growing a lot of tomatoes. We got some hot peppers and everything. So you took that from me. Let's see. What else?
So few things to choose from.
She's been really busy lately. So she was doing a show. Poor old Slice, just down here in the dungeon. No, my wife is awesome, and she, I'm trying to think of what is the most important. She invites me out to have a beer with her.
I'm sorry, I should have texted everyone about this category several days ago.
Way to put me on the spot.
So
Sullivan,
Slice had time to make shit up.
Yeah, Sullivan, I'm gonna need a miracle in this editing.
It's fine. Autumn doesn't listen to the show.
She'll never know. But no, so every day around quitting time, she works remotely from home, and right now I'm currently unemployed. So that's something hot she does. She keeps a roof over our head. That's pretty sweet. She works very hard at that. She does a great job with that. Yeah, she invites me to come out and have a beer with her when it's around 5 o'clock. Most days, not every day. And it's nice. We put a pergola together. It's in the backyard, and I found some nice little rocking chairs from a major retailer I won't name. And, I put them under there. No free plugs, okay, Sam? But anyways, yeah, I got them out there.
Thank you for also using the show vocabulary with pergola. It's important that if the listener is going to learn something from the show, we need that.
Absolutely, all pergola all the time.
But that sounds lovely, Slice. What a nice little ritual.
Let's see, what does Leanne do for me? Well, if you boys know me, I'm in the hospital at least a couple weeks a year, and God damn it, she stops by to see me every day. She parks and has to go up 3 floors and then walk past more sick people. And it's really nice. Even if we just sit there and play games on our phones and don't really talk to each other, it's lovely to have someone care enough.
Just to be present.
She let me... She recently let me sit in her seat in the living room for a while because it was more conducive to my leg and back feeling better after getting out of a hospital bed. So there's that. She cooks dinner for me. God, I'm starting to think she doesn't really like me that much. She's a great cat mom.
So I want to circle back to this assigned seating situation. It sounds like you and Leanne both have your established. Ordinarily, I always sit here. Leanne always sits there.
Absolutely.
Okay. So Slice, do you and Autumn and your boys have assigned seating more or less? And
Dwight has a milk crate that's over in the corner, and he has to stay there. Me, you're looking at my assigned seat. This is where I live, in the basement. No, we have a horrible couch that sucks. And I want to get rid of it. It's one of those big couches that's almost like a bed, a big flat thing. So it's just, you get on there and it's just terrible. I don't like it.
It looks so comfortable though.
It looks comfortable, and if someone is staying as a guest and wants to sleep on it, it probably is comfortable. But it is a pain to try to get off of and to get onto. It's just it's a nightmare, and we all hate it, except for Desmond, my youngest son, because he lays on it and watches SpongeBob all day during the summer. So, he's got it made. But yeah,
that's what Leanne says about me too. I'm a pain to get off of. I'm just gonna act like I froze.
Crystal and I don't really we sit in different places in the living room or the other hangout places. I've never really thought about that, but I guess it's weird because usually people have a seat where, oh yeah, this is contoured to the shape of my butt. I like sitting here.
Now, when I visited you, for sure, Crystal had a favorite chair.
Well, she does have a chair that is her chair that I usually don't sit in. But she also sits, she likes that chair. She also likes another chair and the couch in the living room.
Okay.
She will sit in any of those places. I will really only sit on the couch or in the non-crystal chair. So I guess actually everyone has an assigned seat in my house but me. So
I was going to ask if you had to call seat check when you get up to go to the bathroom or anything like that.
God.
with my wife and Coco, it's really a Thunderdome situation, fighting over seating in our house. It's chaos.
Oh, the other thing I have to agree with Slice. Leanne also does a great job supporting me financially and my broke ass some of the time. You know, 'cause my money flows inconsistent, to say the least. So she's always there to pick up the slack, make sure I'm not wearing a potato sack to nice events.
You're a kept man.
You've got to wear flour sack or better. None of that flour.
That's what she keeps saying, but I like to be comfortable.
Yes, and I think everyone who knows either Crystal or me understands that my wife both knows far more about money than me and makes, I don't know, 40 or 50 times what I make. So
Someday that OnlyFans is going to take off, Beck. I know it.
We're just not promoting it right.
Them.
We're not promoting it right. We just need to show a little ankle this episode, and people will pay for the rest of it.
Just see that button right there? Take that one more button down, Beck. The revenue's coming in.
No, I love the listener. I would never do that to them.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm going to hit you with that second Hottie of the Week right now. What is your hottiest TV family? That family that you wish you could be part of. If any family, whether it be animated, physical form, any, what family do you wish you could be part of? Or what family did you love the most watching on TV or even a movie? Now, I had to think long and hard about this because there's some great families out there. And after much deliberation, I landed on the Addams Family. I think it would be, I know they already have the bald guy role filled, but how many more years does Uncle Fester really have? I don't know. I think it'd be neat. I just spooky, and I like spooky things. And, they all kind of have cool superpowers and kind of seem immortal in a way, or just really cool. And a lot of sword fighting and cool things like that. Morticia and Gomez, there's true love there. That's great parent role models. They all, care for each other in their own quirky ways. You got Cousin It, you got your butler, because I thought about the Banks family from Fresh Prince, because Jeffrey rules, but Lurch and Jeffrey, I don't know, man. It could go either way there. Eileen Lurch, because, you don't have to really worry about intruders, no one breaking into your house or anything like that. Yeah, I just think it'd be a great atmosphere once you got over, unless you have fear of spiders like I do. So that's the only thing I got to work on with that. But outside of that, I think the Addams Family is mine.
It seems like everybody in the Addams Family has a gimmick. What would your gimmick be?
Yeah, see, I got to work on that. Fester's got that whole thing with the light bulb, screwing it into his mouth and it lighting up. So I can't do that one. I don't know. Maybe I could do a really poor moonwalk into scenes,
See,
that could be my
but you're
thing.
levitating. You
Yes.
gotta take it that extra. You levitate moonwalk across the screen.
Yes.
And everybody applauds, oh yay, our favorite character's on the screen now.
That's it. That's my signature entry move right there.
You're like the Addams
moonwalk.
Family Urkel.
Yes. And I can have my alter ego Stefan, Slice Fawn. No, I'll workshop it.
No, let's workshop Slice Fawn. I don't think.
Yeah, I'm going to workshop it, but Rome wasn't
How
built in
about
a day.
dice? Slice and dice.
Yes.
And then you can smoke a cigarette with your hand around your head and tell some real gross jokes.
Yes. That's perfect. Very bawdy
I get
limericks.
it became an Andrew Dice Clay joke. Yes. Yes.
I mean, for the discerning listener, it certainly did.
I Slice, rather than the Addams Family, have you considered just making your parents Raul Julia and Angelica Houston? Because I think just that alone would be, I think, the optimal outcome here.
Yeah. Yeah, that could work. I mean, then I don't have to fight with other siblings or anything like that. We'll get Wednesday and Pugsley out of this. So I like it. I like it.
I do have some bad news about your dad.
What?
He's no longer with us. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. Yeah, Raul Julia. I mean, for you, this is the worst day of your life, but for me, it is a Thursday. Raul Julia quotes from Street Fighter. I've been. Oh yes, yes. Speaking of oh yes, I of course turned to Star Trek, where I would like to be part of the House of Martok. At the end of DS9, he of course is the emperor of the Klingon Empire. Worf is also a member of this family by the end of Deep Space Nine, and it just seems like a real good hang.
Yeah,
lots of good hunting that I will watch. Lots of Klingon blood wine, which I assume is fine for humans to drink. And Batleths are awesome, and you get to live in the Star Trek universe, which is by far the best fictional universe to live in. Because,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Because if I get tired of the Klingon lifestyle, I just go to a Federation planet where I don't have to have a job and they have holodecks. So I'm good, everybody. I'm fine.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, the Star Trek world is well, it's a post-scarcity universe. It's quite wonderful. Yeah.
Well, in the Federation it is. Let's not get into all the politics.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. I did not intend that to be Borg erasure for the people who are listening. And
I mean, you tell that to the people of post occupation Bajor, and it's not like a land of plenty that they're dealing with, because there's still blockades from the Cardassians. You got that wormhole on the other side of the planet, and you've got the Dominion sitting there, and they're a threat constantly. And then the Federation comes in, and yeah, they're good guys maybe, but you don't want to be occupied again after you just got your freedom. You don't want to join the Federation immediately. So it's all about personal identity within the planets and within the galaxy. It's heritage, not hate.
Well, that's cool. There's a hand that goes around my house that has not attached to anything and walks around on fingers. That's pretty neat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh, yeah. Well, I should have been thinking about my celebrity family all this time. I think that the obvious one for me to default into is the Crane family from Frasier. It's unclear whether I would be the gruff but courageous and witty wounded cop father, or if I would be one of the fancy men who like to go to the opera and jazz and wine tastings all the time. Sons.
Yeah, it's a real flip of the coin.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Or the dead mother. Like I could be her, I guess.
There's one thing about you. You could always be the dead mother.
And I'm guessing in one of the later, crappier episodes of Frasier, there's some episode where like they have Cousin Earl or something come in, but I don't remember any of that specifically. So
you could always be the stained easy chair.
or Eddie, the Jack Russell Terrier, who stole many a scene. Classic Frasier. Yeah.
Or toss salad or scrambled eggs. Take your pick.
Also, oh my God, I'm just realizing we talked about Frasier on last week's show, didn't we?
No, I think that.
Did we?
I think you always have Frasier in your show notes, but we don't always get to it.
Okay. So this show is not yet officially a food, medicine, Ozzy Osbourne, Frasier podcast. Okay.
No, but we need to check on Kelsey Grammer, make sure he's okay, because we killed Ozzy. Oh. Time for our naughties now. This week's naughty What's the naughtiest thing your body just does now? I'm not talking about a serious medical condition. What's the thing it just does? All week I've woken up and my ankle's been sore. I didn't do anything to that ankle. I don't know why it's sore all week, but it is. Yeah, I don't know. I've been limping around. I know we've talked about gout before on this podcast, but that's not what this is. I haven't been only devouring my salt lick all week. My ankle hurts. And I have to ice it every couple of days. This is what 45 looks like. That's what happened this week. Overall, I have a spot in my upper back that I pull 4 times a year, and it's miserable for 3 weeks. And I don't know how to stretch it out. I don't know how to fix it. Nothing, and I'm just breaking down. So I thought you guys are about the same age as I am, so make me feel better. What's going on with your bodies? Tell me what's going on.
This is a very exciting category, especially for the listener, especially for our large teen and 20s age listeners.
It's good that they have role models that will speak truth to them.
Impart our sage wisdom so that they can prepare and take care of themselves to prevent these
it's also important to know that all of the horrifying things that are happening to our bodies now will start happening to their bodies when they're like 25 because of how everything is going right now.
Because microplastics. Yeah.
Yes, microplastics, and the miasma in the ether.
I do have asthma. Thank you.
There's a little miasma joke for
Stop
all of our
pointing the jokes out. Just let the jokes happen.
Let them fall where they may.
We can only afford like 3 jokes an episode. I want to make sure the listener knows. Oh, which is a great segue into my body's many failings and ailments. And primarily it's just my aged bones and ligaments that just kind of, I don't know, feel achy sometimes. I can't sit for more than like an hour anymore without getting up. And I know I probably shouldn't be sitting for more than an hour without getting up.
God damn, your body betrayed you. I can't just sit all day. Let me just get my bed sores like my father before me.
Roll me twice a day. Crystal, roll me.
Get the rolling stick.
Bed sores are a concern, though. That is a real concern.
Is it worse in the morning?
Pardon?
Is it worse in the morning?
Oh, is it worse in the morning? No, I think it gets worse sort of as the day goes on, because in the morning, obviously, I leap out of bed, eager to greet the horrors of a new day. And then, generally over the course of the day, well, gravity, of course, is pulling me closer to the center of the earth all day. Right. And also, again, just events. I work in an industry that's not doing great right now. That's also sort of stressful. And then by evening, once I lay down, I feel like this is great. I'm at rest now and don't have to.
I should do this all day.
Yeah.
Slice, how's that body treating you?
Well, guys, I can't relate on this whole thing because I just got an ice bath on sale at Aldi. It was on clearance. So I haven't used it yet, but the fact that it's there gives me the placebo vibes, and
just
I feel great.
Just the threat of it. Just the threat of it.
I tell myself, I'm like, are you feeling sore? You're going to get in that cold, icy tank today. And I'm like, no, I feel great. I feel awesome. Never better. I've watched my kids swim in it. That's beats a pool pass any day. $30 at Aldi.
Now they're not
Also,
swimming with ice.
Well, they have a couple of
that
times.
aisle at Aldi, the aisle of interesting things. Oh, I love that.
Yes, they call it the Isle of Shame because it's always you just buy stuff because it's there. It's cheap, and you're like, I might need a pole saw someday. No, you don't most times, but hey, you have it now.
It's great
no.
for seasonal cat houses. If you
That's
want to
true.
spend $12 on a little cat house that fits whatever holiday you're having, great. Thanks, Aldi.
They have a really cute little cat tree right now too. As a matter of fact, I think it's got like a cactus, maybe like an orange slice on it that they can lay on.
It is
something
made
like that.
for malnourished cats.
Right, yes.
Preemies.
Wee kittens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is tiny. But so as far as getting back to this naughty, I would say my eyes, my beautiful eyes. It has come to that point that the optometrist has warned me.
Slice,
Yes,
you do have beautiful eyes.
Oh,
Don't sell
stop.
yourself short.
I love these eyes, these big,
Yeah.
beautiful brown eyes.
Yeah.
But they don't work quite like they used to when it comes to reading, which my optometrist always warned me of. Said, it won't be long now. Yep, Father Time is undefeated. You're going to start needing readers or something. You know, he's like, can you still read this? And I was like, yeah, I'm good. But I haven't been to the optometrist in about a year, and I'm long overdue. And I've noticed that, yeah, whenever it comes time, if I'm trying to read something on my phone or pay for a tab somewhere, then I have to lift my glasses up and do the old man look there as I'm squinting. And I have contacts in right now, and that's the worst because I can't just pluck my contacts out in the middle of the restaurant. I mean, I guess I could, but it would make for a really bad drive home. But yeah, that's it. I don't know how readers really work yet.
I was going to say, so are these like bifocals?
I don't know. I don't have them yet. I need them. I have an appointment coming up next month, but like with most places, when you call for a medical appointment, the waiting list is like several months long. So finally going to get in there and get this all figured out, and hopefully I can read again with glasses and not sit there staring in vain at this, trying to figure out, do I owe them $37 or $73? I'm not sure.
Now, Slice, as a professional educator, I have to ask you, and I should make clear that my views do not reflect those of my employer, but have you considered simply stopping reading? I mean, why would you keep reading, honestly?
I try my best every day to stop, but yeah, sometimes, you go down that stupid wormhole of you see something on Threads when you're not even on the app Threads, and you're just like, oh, what's this about? And it's always a mistake to click on that, and it's the bots and their comments. Yeah. So I do need to stop reading. Thank you, Beck. That's it. So
we can put you in a program to get you to stop reading. Sometimes it's hard to do it by yourself.
Unhook me from phonics.
Yeah, it's there's no shame in asking for help.
I'm now 12 months sober from literacy.
and it's great. Like,
shout out to McDonald's for that picture menu.
Yes.
If you ever feel like, hey, before I turn 50, I don't know, I want to finally dive into reading Moby Dick or finishing Paradise Lost. It's great. Just lie about having done that. It's wonderful. Yeah.
Those fine folks on Audible read it to me.
Before we get off this topic, so how many times a night are you guys peeing?
On a good night? Well,
Well,
depends. If my good friend Mary comes and visits, if my good friend Mary comes and visits me, Beck, do you want to point out the joke there?
The joke is that Slice is married, and Mary isn't supposed to be visiting him.
Yeah. If I get high before bed, then I sleep pretty well, and I don't get up to pee most time. But if I don't, then yeah, probably at least once. Once around 3 a.m. Never fails.
Yeah.
I'm fortunate in that I'm kind of the same way, Slice. If I'm feeling pretty good, and if I haven't just like chugged half a gallon of water right before I go to bed, I can sleep through the night. But like if I have a glass of water within, I don't know, like that 45 minutes or hour before I go to bed, I definitely have to wake up in the middle of the night, sometimes twice.
Yeah, I'm a once, sometimes twicer over here. And I think it's because my doctors have beat into my head that I need to drink a ton of water. And so I'm doing that. And I'm getting up and stubbing my toe at night. So.
Oh, that's what's going on with that ankle.
You think that's what it is? I'm
That's
half
it.
asleep.
You're cracking that ankle on the edge of the bed or the corner of the bed or a dresser or something. There it is.
I'm just trying to flush the toilet with my foot. And I keep banging the toilet.
That's it.
I hate it when that happens. Just a simple flushing, and it results
Well,
in
I'm not going to touch it with my hands.
Gross.
Yeah, people poop in that thing.
People, yes.
People.
Okay.
Give me 2
And
more
sometimes
months. My cats will be
Yes.
doing it in 2 months. If
Yes.
they stick to the regiment.
Are we talking about the Charles Mingus, jazz great Charles Mingus's
Yeah, I'm talking.
rules for...
Charles Mingus. I am woken up by Charles Mingus 2 times a night as he is using my bathroom.
He has like a list of instructions for training your cat how to use the toilet.
I of course knew that, Beck. I'm sorry I didn't immediately go that route.
I'm sorry. I'm just so glad when I can participate in the conversation.
I'm trying to be absurdist, and I didn't go for the obvious Charles Mingus list of things for cats to do.
Do you think he'd agree to be a guest on the show?
Like everyone else, all we could do is ask. In the past few weeks, we've asked Chuck Mangione, Ozzy Osbourne, and Hulk Hogan. So anyway, thanks for listening, everyone. We're sure glad you did. Find us, tell your friends about us. Please subscribe on, how about YouTube? YouTube's good. We like YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Drop us a glowing review out there somewhere, wherever you listen. Write some comments. Shout us out. Please don't correct us about where actors are born. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Shout out, David.
Beck's brother really laid into him about not mentioning Kate Blanchett on our last podcast, and he wasn't wrong.
Right? Yeah. It was deserved.
Yeah, but my brother David, who is very specifically not being invited to be on the show now.
How desperate would we have to get for David to be on the show?
Well, the good news is I think David will be slightly easier to get than Charles Mingus.
I think at this point we shouldn't ask him, though. Why risk it? All right. Again, thanks, everybody. And I hope you have a wonderful day.
Yeah, a great week. Please tune in next week.
Thanks for listening. We love you.
Thank you for listening. This has been Two Hotties and a Naughty, a podcast about life's little victories and constant disappointments, as hosted by Michael Beck, Hicks, and Dwight Slappe. Editing and production by Michael Sullivan. Our theme is Handel's Entrance of the Queen of Sheba for two oboes, strings, and Continuo allegro, as performed by the Advent Chamber Orchestra. Crystal Howe speaking.